everyone, I'm Connor and welcome to my channel, The Closet. If it's your first time here, on my channel, I like to talk about all things luxury. So if that is something you are into, I would love it if you could subscribe and hit the bell button. And if you are returning, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing a tag video. And if you are not familiar with what a tag video is, it is when you've been tagged in a video. It's when you have been tagged by somebody to do a certain video. Why did I explain that? Not necessary. Self-explanatory in the title. But basically, I've been tagged by Dale from the YouTube channel Dale's Addiction. Dale is my amazing luxe friend who lives 15 minutes down the road, and she is fab. And Dale was originally tagged by the tag's creator, Cat L. And Cat is also a cool cat. Cat is a cool cat. So I'll pop both of their channel details and the videos that they did in the description box. But basically, the premise of the tag is completing your luxury collection. So what kind of bags are out there that you could put into your collection to finalize it? When Dale did her tag though, or her version of the tag, she put in a few caveats because how could she possibly finalize her bag collection when she might not even know what she wants? Because like the bags haven't been created yet. You know what I mean? And I'm like way ahead of ya, sister. I'm the same. So I've also done, my version will be similar to Dale's because like, I'm not gonna set this in stone. Like tomorrow, there could be a new bag that comes out that I want. So, but for now, this is like what I would do. First on the list would be Gucci. Now, I don't love a lot of Gucci bags. There's only a few little things that pop up here and now that I like. But one bag that I've had my eye on for a while is the Gucci Mini Ophidia bag. And it's basically the equivalent to my Fur Lepage Hands on 17 bag, if you've seen that. I'll link up the video that I did on that. But basically it's a very small kind of crossbody neutral Gucci bag. Also, it's probably one of the cheaper Gucci bags too. I think now it's about $1,400 Australian, which is fine by me. But it's a great size, great crossbody neutral. It incorporates the classic Gucci webbing pattern, their monogram equivalent. And it's just the right amount of Gucci for me. Also, I love a crossbody bag too. And yeah, so that's all I really like in Gucci. Obviously, I don't know what they will produce in the future, but for now, that's all. Next on the list is Loewe. Now, Loewe is a high-end leather goods brand that was from Spain, or is from Spain, I should say. And within the last few years, Loewe have really picked up because they have their famous puzzle bag, and I am absolutely in love with the puzzle bag. I've gone over the little story with the puzzle bag in another video, but basically, I had the puzzle bag for consignment, I fell in love with it, and I ended up buying it directly off my client. And it was in the grained calfskin light caramel with the gold hardware in the small size. And I absolutely love this bag. I'll pop in a photo. And I had my heart set though on the Pochette Matisse in the reverse monogram. This bag. Can't point backwards, but this one. And so, you know, when you have an idea in your head, you're like, no, I want the Pochette Matisse, I want the Pochette Matisse. So you kind of don't give that bag all the love and attention it deserves. So I still had the puzzle bag advertised on my business, Conrad's Closet, and I was under the impression like, if it sells, it sells, and I'll get the Pochette Matisse. If it doesn't sell, I'll kind of keep it. It ended up selling really quickly. So I was like, oh, well, it's sold, and then I got the Pochette Matisse the week later. But I don't know why, but I have not been able to get that bag out of my head. And hindsight, I probably should have just kept it because it was a really great neutral for me. And I was just not thinking clearly. So I want to add that back in. But because I had bought it like not at retail, I bought it at such a great price. I can't pay retail because I'd bought, and it was like a full set, brand new condition. So I'm like, ugh. So I'm kind of waiting for something better to come up, but oh my God, honestly, it's like, it'll go down with me is my biggest regret. But yeah, I definitely really want to add the Loewe puzzle bag in the small size back into my collection. Anyone out there wants to sell one, hit me up. But yeah, regrets. Moving swiftly on, we enter the Hermes territory, and at the moment, the only real Hermes bag that I would love would be a Birkin 40, and I know eventually I will get one, but I'm 26. I do not need to be carrying a bag that is that expensive. And because of what I do for work, I can't take it to work. And like, I do not want to have a $15,000, $16,000, $17,000 bag that I can use like a handful of times in the year. I want to get cost per wear. But like at the moment, I don't have that passion to get it. It's just something I eventually want. Maybe for my 30th, maybe for my 35th, 40th plus, who knows? But I don't think it fits into my lifestyle at the moment, but it's one of those things that, you know, if I won the lotto or whatever, but it is definitely on that back burner in my bucket list bag list, complete my collection list. But for now, it is swiftly packed away in the I Can Dream pile. But really, when it comes to Hermes bags, that's probably all I would really want. Maybe, yeah, no. I'm being very good, actually. I'm very proud of myself. All right, now onto Fendi. Fendi is one of those brands where you underestimate them. You think, oh yeah, it's Fendi, it's not Louis Vuitton, it's not Chanel, it's not Hermes. But then you actually go onto the Fendi website, or you happen to walk past the store and you're like, why is no one talking about Fendi? Fendi have amazing bags, and they bring them out in so many different colors, different patterns, different leathers, all these different variables. And if you go onto the Fendi's website and look through some of their bags, you will find something you like. Albeit they are very expensive, but you get what you pay for in terms of the quality, the craftsmanship, all of that. So Fendi is definitely a very underrated brand when it comes into the luxury world. Of course, it's not underrated in the fact that no one really knows what it is. It is well known, but when you think of like the trio brands, you don't really consider Fendi, but I still have my heart set on the Fendi Mini Peekaboo ICU, I think it is, in the men's range. But as I've mentioned before in other videos, I'm waiting for the perfect color combination to come. At the moment, they have some really nice colors that I like, but nothing that I'm willing to spend the 7,000x, whatever it is, 7,400 Australian on. But granted, they are worth that price. I see the value in that. It is not a bag that is trending. It is a not forever bag, but what's like a classic bag. It's timeless. So it's definitely worth it. But until a color or hardware color combo comes out where I'm like, perfect, I'm not going to justify convincing myself that it is the one or whatever. But definitely check out Fendi if you haven't. Oh, Dale, do you know about that brand Fendi? You really should look at getting some Fendi bags, because I don't think you have many. Have you heard of Fendi, Dale? Moving on to Chanel. And we're passing Chanel because it's, you know, snooze fest. Moving on to Louis Vuitton. Now, Louis Vuitton, maybe 2018, was pretty snooze fest in the men's collection range. It lacked a lot of oomph, if you will. But ever since Vigral came in, he has put so much creativity into the men's collection, and he invented or came up with or designed, whatever you want to call it, so many different types of men's bags, and he took parts of the classic aspects of the brand and incorporated it into these new bags. For example, mini soft trunk, trunk clutches, all of that heritage inspired designs from their trunks, he's incorporated into their bags, which is absolutely amazing. He also incorporated the trunk price into that, but we can't all win, but you know what I'm saying. But the color patterns, the styles, the hybrids of leathers and canvases mix into all these different types of bags. So Louis Vuitton has really become very appealing to me now that they have so many different bags in their pool. But it's so funny that Dale said this in her video about adding something that is damier azur into her collection, because I have been on this like damier azur cravings train lately, and I've been looking at all the kinds of bags that Louis Vuitton currently have in Azure, and there isn't anything that is that great. A lot of them are quite feminine, or they're lined in pink or whatever. And for me, no. So I'm looking for something Azure more on the pre-loved market, but I am gravitating towards Speedy 30 Azure because I love a Speedy. But I am forever, like, I couldn't even tell you, like, where's my phone? Like, currently on my Louis Vuitton wish list, I have 15 items because every time I go onto the website, go through the men's section, look at stuff, there's always something new in there that I love. So I'm like, how can I even possibly finish my collection when there's things that I don't even know exist? There's the Alpha wearable wallet, which is like a WOC equivalent for men from Louis Vuitton, but it actually fits more, like it's a bag. Pochette Voyages, there are keyport, like there's so many different things in there that I want on the list forever. So I can't even say what I would want. But if I were to break down into categories, I'd probably say I want 1 to 2 crossbodies. I probably would want another Speedy, whether it be in Damier Ebene or Damier Azur. I'd probably want a bum bag, and I'd probably like $50,000 in cash so I could buy some trunks. This is really hard. I don't think I understood the assignment, but that's basically where I'm at. I just want lots of money. Thanks so much to Dale for tagging me in this video. It actually got me thinking about a few things, and thank you so much to Kat L for creating the tag originally. I encourage you all to do this tag video, and it's actually really fun. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.